In the welterweight division at UFC Fight Night, you got Orion Cosce coming in at 8-1, taking on Gilbert Urbina, who comes in at 6-3. Should be an interesting fight. When you look at the odds, it's a toss-up, 50-50, could go either way. Now, Urbina is 4 inches taller at 6'3". Both guys still young, in their late 20s. Urbina has a 4-inch reach advantage. He's a right-hander. Cosce can switch it up. He can go righty or lefty, so that's something to keep an eye on. Now, Urbina's been very active thus far, 6.2 significant strikes per minute. Orion Cosce's under 3 significant strikes per minute, so he doubles them up there. Urbina also lands like 4 takedowns over the course of 3 rounds. Cosce can get takedowns too, but like 1 per round on average. Now, Cosce also has a 72% takedown defense. That will help. Coming off the win over Blood Diamond by unanimous decision. He lost to Phil Rowe by KO. And he got the win at Dana White's Contender Series to get here. So he's 1-1 in the UFC so far. Now, Urbina's 0% takedown defense. That's because he hadn't stopped any takedowns. He's just 1 fight in, where he lost to Brian Battle, who looked really good this past weekend. But he lost to Brian Battle by submission. At this point, midway through the second round, he did land 45 significant strikes, had 2 takedowns, but ended up suffering the loss. So, boy, I tell you, this is one that can really go either way. But I'm going to lean very closely here with Gilbert Urbina because of the numbers. Now, I think Cosce is tough too, because he's going to be getting better as time goes on, right? So whatever he looked like previous fight, he should be better in the next fight, and that's going to continue for the next 5 to 7 fights. But Urbina still is a pretty fast-paced fighter. A lot of significant strikes. He can get takedowns, and I think he'll fare much better in this fight than he did in his previous fight against Brian Battle. But you see a lot of these guys from the Ultimate Fighter Contender Series working their way through, and Urbina's one of them, and so is Cosce. But I like Urbina here to win, to move to 7-3, likely by decision, in my opinion. Welterweight division, UFC Fight Night.